The Twin Peaks model suggests two regulators for the financial services sector. The Reserve Bank will focus on the safety and soundness of the entire financial system. The responsibility to oversee business conduct and consumer protection will reside with the Financial Services Board. The move towards Twin Peaks reforms were heightened by the 2008 global financial crisis. Treasury argues that the changes are necessary to protect financial institutions from pursuing risky short-term behavior.
I think that there's a need for us to sit down and think about what sort of financial regulatory system we want to have. And I think that we have been quick to suggest Twin Peaks model without fully considering the alternatives. In 1993, government had set up a commission, the Melamed Commission in 1993, which proposed that we should have a single regulator model. Now, how we move from a single regulator to a Twin Peaks has not been fully explained.
There hasn't been too much resistance towards Twin Peaks from the industry. Organizations such as the Banking Association and the Insurance Association have already submitted their comments on the bill and are confident this will address their concerns.
A lot of the submissions and input and comments that we've made relates to a request for more clarity. For example, on licensing and how will licensing move, amend or change going forward, and will there be any transitional requirements, and also the issue about cooperation between the regulators to ensure that there is meaningful and effective cooperation between the regulators.
There's also concern that the Twin Peaks model, along with a raft of other legislative changes in the financial services sector, could have cost implications for companies. This will likely influence the pricing of products, which will filter through to the consumer. The move towards Twin Peaks is being adopted in a phased approach to reduce most of the risks.
One of the key success elements in moving towards a Twin Peaks model is to continue with this effective consultation to make sure that as we move towards this Twin Peaks, that there is clarity and that industry is part of this process to make sure all these issues that's been identified are addressed and are meaningfully discussed with the relevant authorities.
The Twin Peaks is supposed to be fully operational by next year. Its implementation, however, could be delayed due to this year's elections, which will most likely affect some parliamentary processes. Luta Motlogelo, SABC News, Johannesburg.